Back once again in the video lecture series of data communication and networking. Its subject code is 1618502. Today I am going to teach you second unit. The name of this unit is transmission media, and I am going to take you the lecture number 7, whose name is optical fiber. So before going in depth, let us have a quick review what we are going to study in this video. First of all, I will let you know about fiber optics. Fiber optics is also known as optical fiber. Then I will discuss about different types of optical fibers. Optical fibers are also known as optical fiber cables. Then how these optical fiber works, that I will emphasize on. Later on I will discuss about advantages and different disadvantages of optical fibers. Its application will be also included in this video. Then I will summarize whatever the content I have already I will teach in this video, and certainly I will give you the references, right? So let's start with the first topic, that is what is optical fiber. So optical fiber is also known as fiber optics, right? Okay. It refers to the medium or technology which is associated with the transmission of information as light pulse along with a glass or plastic strand. See, this fiber optics is mainly used in transmission where we have to transmit the information from one place to another place. Fiber optics is one of the guided media transmission cable. Okay, basically optical fiber is used in long distance and it is better than coaxial cable and twisted pair cable, and its performance is also seems to be better than all other guided media cables in networking. It is also used in telecommunication service such as internet, television and telephones. Internet means for broadband communication you are using optical fibers, and in television and telephone also. Right now whatever you are watching the HD channel, right? HD channel. So that is the main fragrance of, and that is the main usability of fiber optics only. Next one, the companies such as Verizon and Google has opted the fiber optics, right? Because they are providing a very high speed to the youth.
So fiber optics cable are used since they are having a lot of advantages over copper cable. As I have already told you that they are having higher bandwidth and transmission speed than that of other copper cables. When you are talking about their architecture, so fiber optic cable contains a number of glass fibers. These glass fibers may vary from few numbers to couple of hundreds, right? Few numbers means it may start from number of 40, 50, and it may goes up to some hundreds, like 600 and 700, right? Okay, fine. So some more good facts about optical fibers are: it is surrounding the glass fiber core is another glass which is known as cladding. That means what? The main part of fiber optics core is surrounded by the next neighbor, that is known as cladding. I will show you in the diagram. Okay, a layer which is known as a buffer tube protects the cladding. यानी क्लैडिंग के ऊपर भी एक और कोटिंग होती है जिसको हम लोग क्या कहते हैं, बफर ट्यूब कहते हैं, जो कि आपका क्लैडिंग को भी प्रोटेक्ट करता है. और ये फिर जो बफर ट्यूब होता है, दैट इज बीइंग कोटेड बाय द फाइनल वन, दैट इज नोन एज जैकेट लेयर और आउट लेयर जैकेट. It is also known as outer jacket, right? Okay. So why these type of coating is needed in optical fiber? So as to protect the optical fiber, main optical fiber from the external impairment, right? These fibers are designed in such a way that these facilitates the propagation of light. See, propagation of light means what? You can well imagine that how the propagation speed will be having of fibers. Basically, there are two types of fiber. I will just let you know afterwards. But out of them, mainly there are two types of fibers: single mode and multi mode. Single mode fiber is mainly used in long distance transmission. Whenever we have to carry a information for a long duration, long distance, there we are using single mode fiber. What is multi-mode fiber? Multi-mode fiber is inverse of single mode, which is used in shorter distance. Outer cladding of these fibers need better protection than the metal wire. This is very important. That is why outer cladding is used, right? So, before going in depth about the architecture of optical fiber, let's see a simple application of optical fiber where it is used. See, this is the optical fiber which I am going to be explained with the arrow. Here I am having electrical input signal. Okay, electrical input signal is being input in the transmitter, right? And through transmitter it is passing in the optical fiber. This is the optical fiber, right? It is also known as light ray trapped in the core of fiber. Okay. Lastly, when it goes through, passes through optical fiber, it reaches to the receiver, and from receiver, it is again converted into electrical output signal, right? So here I am having a very neat diagram of optical fiber where this shows the core part, this फाइबर कोर शोज द कोर पार्ट, और इस कोर पार्ट को प्रोटेक्ट करने के लिए इसके आस पास या चारों तरफ जो चीज हम जो सराउंड करते हैं उसको हम लोग कहते हैं क्लैडिंग. क्लैडिंग इज अगेन कोटेड बाय द नेक्स्ट entity that is known as your coating. Cladding is again coated with the coating, and this coating is again coated with the टाइट बफर, जो कि अभी मैं आप लोगों को बता रहा था कि व्हाट इज ए बफर. बफर बेसिकली क्लैडिंग को क्या करता है, प्रोटेक्ट करता है, राइट. एंड अगेन टाइट बफर इज बीइंग सराउंडेड बाय aramid yarn. It is known as aramid yarn, and aramid yarn is again coated by the cable jacket. So this is the neat diagram of optical fiber कि एक्चुअली ऑप्टिकल फाइबर में हमारा ऑप्टिकल फाइबर कहाँ होता है और हम लोग किस तरीके से इसको हम लोग कोट करते हैं, किस तरीके से हम लोग प्रोटेक्ट करते हैं, सो दैट कि जब भी हमारा इलेक्ट्रिकल सिग्नल जो है यहाँ से जब अगर पास होता है, राइट, दैट मीन्स देयर आई हैव टेकन दिस एग्जाम्पल. सो बेसिकली जब यहाँ से जब पास होता है तो आपका कोई भी जो सिग्नल है वो इम्पेयर्ड नहीं होना चाहिए. दैट इज वाई सो मच कोटिंग इज नीडेड. ओके, लेट्स टॉक अबाउट टाइप्स ऑफ ऑप्टिकल फाइबर्स. So there are mainly two types of optical fibers, as I have already told you. First is your single mode fiber and second mode is your multi-mode fiber, right? So let's discuss first about what do you mean by single mode fiber, right? So about single mode fiber, as I have already told you, single mode fiber is used in longer distance because its diameter is very smaller. So due to the small diameter, it is having a tendency to work in larger distance. Next one, it decreases the possibility of attenuation. What is attenuation? Attenuation which weakens the signal. So by applying single mode fiber, it is possible to rectify the problem of attenuation, right? Okay, fine. Next one is your being smaller in size will isolate the light to a single beam which offers more direct route and allows the signal to travel along this. आखिर ये होता कैसा है? स्मॉलर डायमीटर होने की वजह से, इसका स्मॉलर डायमीटर होने की वजह से क्या करता है, ये लाइट हो जो कि वेरियस रेडिएशन का होता है, वो उसको सिंगल बीम में वो ट्रांसमिट कर देता है, कन्वर्ट कर देता है. और सिंगल बीम में कन्वर्ट करने का मतलब ये होता है कि ये इसको एक डायरेक्ट रूट मिलता है और डायरेक्ट रूट मिलने की वजह से इसका जो ट्रैवलिंग है लॉन्ग डिस्टेंस पे काफी अच्छा होता है. राइट? ओके. So it is also having a higher bandwidth as compared to multimode fiber. Multimode fiber is having low bandwidth and it is having high bandwidth. And as we know कि जिसका bandwidth ज़्यादा होगा, जिसका bandwidth high होगा, उसका transmission speed ज़्यादा होगा. Right? Okay. The light source used for single mode fiber is typically a laser. What is the light source? What we are using for the single mode fiber, that is the best example is your laser. Okay. So but एक चीज है कि it is more expensive than that of multimode fiber. Right? It is more expensive than that of multimode fiber. So एक छोटा सा एग्जाम्पल सिंगल मोड फाइबर का ये इस तरीके से है जो कि आपके डायग्राम में दिया हुआ है यहाँ पे राइट हैंड साइड में. दिस इज द बेस्ट एग्जांपल ऑफ योर सिंगल मोड फाइबर. राइट? ओके. सो लेट्स टॉक अबाउट सेकंड टाइप ऑफ fiber, that is known as your multimode fiber. What are the aspects of multimode fibers? Let's see one by one. It is used for shorter distance because larger core opening. इसका जो core होता है वो बड़ा होने के वजह से ये ज्यादा दूर तक ट्रैवल नहीं कर पाता है. राइट? दैट इज व्हाई इट इज suitable for the small distance transmission. Okay. Larger diameter permits multiple light pulses to be sent through the cable at one time. See, अगर ज्यादा बड़ा अगर डायमीटर अगर होगा तो जो लाइट होगा, लाइट एक बीम में ट्रांसफर नहीं हो पाएगा और मल्टीपल लाइट्स हमेशा ट्रैवल करेंगे. इसी वजह से क्या होता है कि हमारा जो ट्रांसमिशन जो है वो ज्यादा देर तक या ज्यादा लंबा नहीं जा पाएगा. Okay. Due to this, there is a possibility of loss of data reduction or interference. So as compared to single mode fiber, in multi-mode fiber, attenuation, distortion and the possibility of noise is increased. Okay. Multi-mode fiber normally use LED to create the light pulse. हम लोग बेसिकली जब भी मल्टी मोड फाइबर की बात आती है तो यहाँ पे हम लोग एलईडी का यूज करते हैं. राइट? ओके. मोस्ट ऑफ द टेलीफोन कंपनीज which are using long distance lines are now made up of fiber optics cable. Right? So fiber optics cable में कौन सा आपका पहला वाला, ये आपका यहाँ पे यूज नहीं हो पाता है. Fiber optics carries more information than conventional copper wire due to the high bandwidth and the faster speed. Multi-mode में एक चीज है, because as compared to single mode fiber, multi-mode is little bit slower, but कई जगह पे ऐसा देखा गया है कि multi-mode fiber is very much valuable and it is having a very good advantages over any other traditional cables. So this is a good example of your multi-mode fiber, this figure, right? This is the wire and this is also coated with this is the multi-mode fiber, and this multi-mode fiber is again coated with some entity, and finally the outer jacket is protecting this multi-mode fiber. So multi-mode fiber is having basically of two types. First is known as your step index multimode fiber, which is commonly used in imaging and illumination. जहाँ पे images की बात होती है या illumination की बात होती है, वहाँ पे हम लोग step index मल्टी मोड फाइबर्स को हम लोग अधिकतर यूज करते हैं, राइट. हियर द रेज ऑफ लाइट एंटर्स द फाइबर विद द डिफरेंट एंगल्स टू फाइबर एक्सिस up to fiber acceptance angles. Different lights are entered in the fiber, right, with a different angle of axis. अलग अलग फाइबर एक्सिस के एंगल्स को और अलग अलग फाइबर के एक्सेप्टेंस एंगल्स के वजह से द रेज ऑफ लाइट आर इजीली एंटर्ड इन द फाइबर, राइट. Rays which are entered is having a shallower angle. Shallower angle यानी क्या होता है, ये छोटे दायरे में, shallow means छोटा दायरा. It is having a shorter angle, travel by more directed path and arrive sooner than. So let's talk about graded index multimode fibers. They are basically used in data communication and networks for carrying moderate signals. It may be applicable to transmit your information for a couple of kilometers. It is not for too long as compared to step index multimode or single mode fiber, but it may fit for transmitting the information for a couple of kilometers. Okay. The refractive indexes decreases gradually when it moves from the center. Means जैसे ही वो अपने सेंटर से जितना दूर जाता है तो इसका जो रिफ्रैक्टिव इंडेक्स है it gets means lowers down, right? And due to this refractive index it causes refraction instead of internal reflection, right? That is why it is not suitable for long distance traveling. Okay. There are two figures I have taken here. First is your step index multimode fiber, in which you are getting this one, and this is the light is coming and light is refracting in this way, in the zigzag way, right? In the zigzag way, right? This is being refracted in the zigzag way. But in graded index multimode, when the light is coming, it is being refracted in the sinusoidal wave, right? In the sinusoidal wave, right? Okay. So how basically optical fiber works? Let us have a quick review on this. So optical fiber transmits the data in the form of light particles or photons, right? Okay. Next one is the glass fiber core and cladding, each having its own refractive index, bends the incoming light, right? In the last figure, as I have already told you, when the light comes in the fiber optics, due to cladding and fiber core, it bends the this light due to its different refractive index, right? Okay. The light signals are sent through the fiber optics cable and they are reflected off the core and cladding in a series of zigzag bounds, right? Which is protecting it. That process is known as internal reflection. Say, when the light is coming through the optical fiber, it gets bends, and this bending is having some certain angle. And why this is happening? It is happening due to the fiber core and the cladding which is coating the fiber core. Fine. The light signal do not travel at high speed because dense layer of the glass, instead of traveling about 30% lower than that of the speed of the light. See, due to the cladding or other outlier coating, the speed of light gets 30% slower than that of its original speed. It is due to the refractive index only, right? Okay. So in order to overcome this problem, we need some entity, some device which is known as repeater. What does repeater do? Repeater is installed in every couple of kilometers, which is having the tendency to amplify the signal and get the information to the correct destination, right? So whatever the problem we are facing due to the refractive index, that is being sought out by implementing repeater is acting as a amplification of a signal. Okay, what are the good advantages of fiber optics? They are having higher bandwidth capabilities, it's true. Okay, so due to the higher bandwidth, the light can travel without any signal boosting, means we don't have to apply every time repeater or amplifier to boost up the light, right? Okay, they are having less tendency of electromagnetic interference, right? They are having less probability of electromagnetic interference. They can be submerged in the water also. That means what? This type of fiber optics can also be implemented in water. There will be no problem at all due to the density of water, right? Okay, fiber optics are also very stronger, thinner, and lighter than copper wire cables. This is the very important advantage of fiber optics, that is, it is stronger, thin in size as compared to copper wire cables, and it is lighter than copper wire cables. Okay, next is very important point, that is we don't need to maintain or replace it frequently, means it is long lasting. It is long lasting. Its life is really better than any other cable wires. Okay, this is again one good example of fiber optics I have taken again. This is the core part of fiber optics here. This is the core part, right? This core part is coated with your inner cladding, right? And after inner cladding, some strength member is there, and this is the outer jacket, right? Okay, fine. So besides advantage, there are some disadvantages also. Let's take one by one. It is expensive than copper wire. First, right? It is expensive than copper wire. Okay, next one is your glass fiber requires more protection within the outer cable than the copper. See, we have to be very conscious about this fiber optics because it is made up of your glass layers. That is why protection, extra protection has to be needed, especially in fiber optics. Okay, installation of such type of cabling is really a labor intensive, means what, a large labor cost is needed to apply or to imply this type of cables. Why it is so? Because due to the glass it is more breakable, that means it is the highest chances of breaking up. Okay, what are the basic disadvantages of this copper fiber optics? Computer networks in so many areas that nowadays days we are using fiber optics due to its higher bandwidth. That means due to the higher bandwidth in computer networking, we are using optical fiber very frequently. Especially fiber optics is used for broadcasting and electronics provided to the better connection and performance. Especially whenever you have to go for broadcasting. In broadcasting, especially we are using fiber optics cable only. Nowadays days, whatever we are watching HD channel on your television or high bandwidth speed of internet, it is the boon given by the fiber optics only, right? Okay, it is it can be installed to support long distance connection. Means sometimes what happened, it may have costlier installation, but after installation it may be applicable or suitable for the long distance connection or long distance traveling of the information from one place to another place. Several areas like space industries and military departments are using such type of fiber optics cable for communication. Okay, we are having some more examples. It is also used for temperature sensing. For temperature sensing, it is also used to measure the temperatures. Okay. Next one is very important. It is widely used in medical science. Right now, it is also spread out in the field of computer science, that they are also using in the fiber optics in their own field. Especially, it enables the biomedical sensors, which generally minimize the medical procedures. Right? Okay. Next point, very important. This is also used in MRI test, ECG test, and other brain mapping test. Right? This is also used in MRI test, ECG test, and other brain mapping test. So here we are having a neat and a very a beautiful diagram of optical fiber communication. Okay, let's talk about summary. So while talking about summary, once again I want to summarize all the facts that I have covered in this video. So optical fiber or optics are same, and basically it refers to the medium or technology which is associated with the transmission of information so as to transfer the information from one place to another place. And basically optical fiber is of glass coated, or it may be sometimes of plastic, right? Okay, in fiber optics, the main fiber optics is coated with the outlayer section, that is also known as your cladding. There are two types of fiber optics. First is your single mode. Single mode is usually important or applicable for long distance transmission due to its smaller diameter. And the main advantage of single mode fiber is that it reduces the impairment such as attenuation, right? In multi-mode fiber, it is specially used for shorter distance because its diameter of core is very high, so it cannot bend the light into a beam. That is why this is applicable for the shorter distance. But as a whole, when we are talking about optical fiber, and if light has to be traveled through it, so we don't have to boost the signal again and again. And in this type of fiber optics, the electronic interference is very, very less. So these are some references. In these references, I have taken some books, which is already, some of them are in your course. You may refer those books. Some good URL I have provided to you. And if you want to watch some videos, the videos are already present on YouTube. So this is the link I have already. Thank you so much to all of you for watching this video. Have a nice day.